We hear Allahu Akbar every single day, but pause for a second. If someone asked you right now, how great is Allah, could you truly answer? Could you describe His greatness in a way that shakes your heart and humbles your soul? Have you ever stopped, maybe at night when the world is quiet, and just stared up at the endless sky? Just you, the stars, and your thoughts drifting. You start counting the stars but lose track almost immediately. Then the real question hits you: what lies beyond them? How far does creation go? How vast is everything above us? Allah reminds us in the Qur'an, "We shall show them our signs on the horizons and within themselves until it becomes clear to them that this is the truth. Is it not sufficient concerning your Lord that He is over all things a witness?" Surah Fussilat, 41:53. The signs are all around us, in the sky, in the earth, within our bodies, in every heartbeat, and in every distant galaxy spinning billions of light years away. The question is, do we stop long enough to notice them? Planet Earth. From where we stand, Earth seems enormous. Mountains that pierce the clouds, oceans stretching endlessly, valleys that snake across continents. Yet, when viewed from space, Earth shrinks into a delicate blue marble floating in the infinite blackness. Now, here's the astonishing truth. Our planet orbits the Sun at a speed of 67,000 miles per hour. That's over 108,000 kilometers per hour, nearly 60 times faster than a bullet. And while doing that, our entire solar system spins through the galaxy at 720,000 kilometers per hour. Each year, Earth travels more than 924 million kilometers around the Sun. Right now, as you read this, you're not still. You're flying through the universe on a perfectly balanced spaceship called Earth, without feeling a single vibration. And despite this flawless order, we humans still believe life is chaotic. But Allah tells us, "Indeed, Allah holds the heavens and the earth lest they cease. And if they should cease, no one could hold them after Him." Surah Fatir, 35:41. Nothing happens randomly. The universe isn't chaos, it's divine precision. The Sun. Now, let's talk about the star that gives us life, the Sun. When we say it's big, that's an understatement. It's 106 times wider than Earth, and more than 1.3 million Earths could fit inside it. Its core burns at over 15 million degrees Celsius, driving nuclear fusion nonstop for billions of years. The sunlight that touches your face right now? It left the Sun 8 minutes ago. That's how long it takes light, traveling at 300,000 kilometers per second, to reach Earth. If the Sun disappeared this instant, we wouldn't even notice for nearly 10 minutes. Allah mentions this in the Qur'an. "And the Sun runs its course for a term appointed. That is the decree of the Almighty, the All-Knowing." Surah Yasin, 36:38. And yet, despite its power, the Sun is just one of billions of stars, an average one, in our galaxy. Think about that. Humbling, isn't it? The universe. Let's zoom out even more. Our Sun sits about 26,000 light-years away from the center of the Milky Way. Distances between stars are so vast that measuring them in kilometers becomes meaningless. That's why scientists use light-years. 1 light-year equals 9.5 trillion kilometers. That's 9,500,000,000,000 kilometers, the distance light travels in just 1 year. Multiply that by billions, and you begin to grasp the scale of galaxies. And yet, the Prophet told us something astonishing: all these stars, galaxies, and cosmic wonders are just part of the lowest heaven. Beyond it are 6 more heavens, stacked above one another, each separated by unimaginable distances. The 7 heavens. Abu Huraira narrated that the Prophet said, "Do you know what is between you and the heaven?" They replied, "Allah and His Messenger know best." He said, "Between you and it are 500 years distance. Between each heaven are 500 years distance," until he counted 7 heavens. Above them is the throne, and nothing of your deeds is hidden from Allah. At Tirmidhi, 3298. Another narration adds, "Above the 7th heaven is a sea. The distance between its surface and its bottom is like that between one heaven and the next." Abu Dawud, 4723. And about the angels who carry the throne, the Prophet said, The distance between the earlobe of one of the angels who carries the throne and his shoulder is a journey of 700 years. Abu Dawud 47:27. Just think about that. We can't even travel across our galaxy, yet the angels' very forms outmeasure everything we know. And when the Prophet mentioned years, we don't know if those are Earth years or something far beyond human measure. Because time itself differs across the cosmos. A year on Mars equals 687 Earth days, on Jupiter it's almost 12 Earth years, and on Neptune 1 year lasts 164 Earth years. So when Allah describes distances as 500 years, perhaps it's not our kind of time at all. Maybe millions, maybe billions of light years. Only Allah knows. The point isn't to calculate, but to feel awe, to recognize our tiny existence before His infinite creation. The throne of Allah. The Prophet gave us a breathtaking analogy to help us understand. The seven heavens compared to the kursi, the footstool, of Allah are like a small ring tossed in a vast desert. And the kursi compared to the throne, Arsh, of Allah is like another ring in an even greater desert. Ibn Hibban, al-Bayhaqi. Allah says, His kursi extends over the heavens and the earth, and preserving them does not tire Him. And He is the Most High, the Most Great. Ayat al-Kursi, Surah al-Baqarah, 2:255. This isn't metaphorical, this is reality, one beyond imagination. The smallness of our worries. Now pause again. If this is the scale of creation, then who are we? A microscopic speck on a small planet orbiting a modest star in one galaxy, in the lowest heaven. Yet, Allah knows everything about you. He knows the fly buzzing near your ear, what it will eat, and when it will die. He knows the leaf that falls from every tree. And with Him are the keys of the unseen. None knows them except Him. And He knows what is on the land and in the sea. Not a leaf falls but that He knows it. Surah Al-An'am, 6:59. So how can we ever believe our sins are too great for His forgiveness or our problems too heavy for His help? The secret of nearness. This unimaginable vastness shows Allah's majesty, but where do we find closeness to Him? Not in traveling light years, not by reaching the stars. The Prophet said, the closest a servant comes to his Lord is when he is in Sujood, prostration. Sahih Muslim, 482. Billions of kilometers can separate galaxies, yet a single prostration brings you closer to Allah than anything else in the universe. The value of this world. Despite the enormity of His creation, the value of this entire world is almost nothing in Allah's sight. The Prophet said, if this world were worth even the wing of a mosquito in the sight of Allah, He would not have given a disbeliever even a sip of water. Sunan al-Tirmidhi, 23:20. So why get so attached? Why let the temporary worries of this fleeting world weigh us down? The value of the righteous. And here's something truly awe-inspiring. At the death of Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, the throne of Allah itself trembled. The throne of the Most Merciful shook at the death of Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. Sahih Muslim, 2469. Imagine the honor of a person so beloved to Allah that his passing shook the throne. What greater proof of a servant's worth could there be? Conclusion. Tonight look up at the sky again. Those stars you see? They belong to just the lowest heaven. Beyond them lie 6 more heavens, the Kursi, and the magnificent throne of Allah. His dominion stretches beyond human thought, yet He is closer to you than your jugular vein. And we have already created man, and we know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein. Surah Kaf, 50:16. So don't let Allahu Akbar be just words on your lips, feel it. Let it humble you in awe and raise you in sujood. Because in that moment of prostration, the vastness of the universe bows before Allah, and you, a tiny creation, connect directly to the Lord of Majesty. May Allah fill our hearts with awe of His creation, love of His greatness, steadfastness in His deen, and the ultimate honor, to be united with the Prophet and the righteous in Jannat al-Firdaus.